Well, speaking of the star of the show being the game, David, we have reached my favorite portion of the game show. It is time for the game of the day.
Game of the day.
So for your game, David, I figured I would take inspiration from the theme of your first Survivor season and put your superfan status to the test with Survivor trivia questions. So I hope you're ready because this game is called Millennial or Gen X. Millennial or Gen X.
Okay.
Such a creative title, wouldn't you say?
I love it.
Spent all night thinking about it.
I should have predicted it.
And here is how Millennial or Gen X works. I have 9 cards labeled Millennial and 9 cards labeled Gen X. Based on the year of their birth, each card corresponds to a former Survivor castaway that identifies with their labeled generation. You'll pick either Millennial or Gen X, and I'll give you the name of the castaway behind the card. I'll then ask you a question relating to that castaway with a correct answer scoring 1 point. The questions can be about any aspect of the castaway's Survivor career, and the questions vary in structure. You'll get to play all 18 of the questions, and to win, you must score a total of 9 points or more. However, you may not pick the same category more than 3 times in a row. So for example, if you decide to face 3 Gen X questions back to back to back, the following question will automatically be from the Millennial cards. So David, those are all the rules. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to play. Are you ready to write me a check for $1 million?
Well, I gotta find one. I don't think there's one around here. Give me a few years.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
All right, David, let's play Millennial or Gen X. 9 correct answers away from winning, and what would you like to start with, David? Millennial or Gen X?
You know what? Let's actually start with a Millennial.
Starting with a Millennial, all right. And here comes your first Millennial castaway. Sierra Easton, born in 1989, and here's the question. Sierra Easton's mom, Laura, originally competed on what season of Survivor before the two were castaways on Survivor Blood vs. Water?
Oh, man. I'm not going to get this right. I'm going to say South Pacific.
You were close because they filmed it in the same location. Survivor Samoa was the answer.
Damn it. Okay.
No worries, still plenty of game to play. What next?
Let's do another Millennial.
Millennial it is, and let's see who your castaway is. Eric Reichenbach is the castaway, born in 1985, and here is your question. Eric Reichenbach, castaway on both Survivor Micronesia Fans vs. Favorites and Survivor Caramoan Fans vs. Favorites, finished both of his seasons in what place?
Oh, this is great. Finished both of his seasons, and I'll say 7th?
He did better than you thought. He actually finished in 5th place.
Oh, okay. I just remember him giving away that necklace. Interesting.
I want to give individual immunity to Natalie.
A slow start, but hopefully a strong finish.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's try Gen X this time.
Hopefully a member of your age range will get you on the board. And your castaway is Coach Wade, born in 1971. And here comes your coach question. Complete this classic line said by 3-time Survivor castaway Coach Wade. Walk the path of the noble blank.
Warrior.
That is correct.
I said from the very beginning that I wanted to walk the path of the noble warrior.
Yes. All right, I got one right.
I hope that correct answer helps you walk the path of the noble winner of this game.
I hope so. So maybe we'll do another Gen X again.
Another Gen X question it is, and this time your castaway will be... Would you look at that? It's Stephen Fishback, born in 1979, and here's your question. On Survivor Cambodia's Second Chance, Stephen Fishback was the first castaway to hold what advantage? And this question comes with choices. So David, is it vote steal, extra vote, or negate a vote?
I believe extra vote.
It's actually the vote steal.
Damn it. You're right. He took Joe's?
Yes, that is correct. He did take Joe's vote.
All right, it is time to vote. Jeremy, you're up.
Jeff? I'd like to remove a little bit of mystery and threat from the game and play my advantage.
Why don't you explain, Stephen, what the advantage is?
I am able to steal someone's vote and cast it myself. That person won't be voting at Tribal Council, I guess for the first time in Survivor history, and I will be voting for them instead.
whose vote are you going to steal?
I'm going to steal Joe's vote.
This means Stephen gets 2.
Yeah, so to be clear, Joe, you will not get up to vote. Fishback, when you vote, you will vote twice.
You still have 1 point, and remember, you've picked 2 Gen X questions in a row, so if you do pick Gen X again, the following question will automatically be a Millennial question. So David, do you want to pick another Gen X question, or do you want to choose a Millennial question?
Let's do another Gen X.
Another Gen X question it is, and this time the castaway will be Kelly Wigglesworth. For 1977, here comes the question. At the final tribal council of Survivor Borneo, Kelly Wigglesworth's gameplay was compared to what animal by castaway Sue Hawk?
Oh, this one I can get. Rat.
Rat is correct, and you now have 2 points.
I plead to the jury tonight to think a little bit about the island that we have been on. This island is pretty much full of only 2 things: snakes and rats. And in the end of Mother Nature, we have Richard the snake, who knowingly went after prey, and Kelly, who turned into the rat that ran around like the rats do on this island, trying to run from the snake. I feel we owe it to the island's spirits that we have learned to come to know, to let it be in the end the way Mother Nature intended it to be, for the snake to eat the rat.
As I mentioned, because you picked 3 Gen X questions in a row, your next question is automatically going to be a Millennial question. And let's find out who that Millennial castaway is going to be. Todd Herzog for 1985. Here's the question. How many jury members were there on Survivor China, the season 1 by Todd Herzog?
Let's go with 7.
Let's go with you are correct.
All right. Nice.
3 points now. Which would you like to take on next?
Can I do a Gen X?
You can. And your Gen X castaway this time is Jerry Manthe, born in 1970. And David, here comes your question. Jerry Manthe, castaway on the Australian Outback, All-Stars, and Heroes vs. Villains, has what spider-themed Survivor nickname?
Oh, Black Widow?
Black Widow is correct!
Yes. All right.
Now we're getting on a roll.
Yeah, we're cooking with gas.
You have 4 correct answers. What category next?
Gen X, if I can.
You certainly can. And your castaway is Cerie Fields, also born in 1970. And here comes the question. On Cerie Fields' first season, Survivor Panama Exile Island, what element of nature did Cerie say she was afraid of? Was it leaves, twigs, or rocks?
Oh, man. I'm going to say rocks, I guess.
Unfortunately, it was leaves.
Damn it!
Don't beat yourself too badly. There are still plenty more questions, and you still have 4 points. So, David, which category next?
I guess we'll do Millennials.
Millennial it is, and your castaway this time is Spencer Bledsoe, 1992. Yes. Here's the question. On Survivor Cagayan, which tribe was Spencer Bledsoe originally on? Brawn, Brains, or Beauty?
Brains.
Brains is correct. You have 5 points. What question next, Millennial or Gen X?
Let's do Millennial again.
All right. And the castaway is Kat Edorson, 1989. Here's the question. On Survivor Blood vs. Water, One World castaway Kat Edorson's loved one was her boyfriend Hayden Moss, who was a winner on what other reality competition show?
Let's just say it's Amazing Race.
Unfortunately, it was the other one.
Damn it! Big Brother?
Yep, it was Big Brother.
Oh, crap. I should have known that.
Speaking of The Amazing Race, did you watch Chris and Brett on The Amazing Race this past season?
Yeah, it's so fun to watch. My first season, they had such an awesome romance, and I think people really got a big glimpse at that this time on Amazing Race.
Absolutely. So you still have 5 points, and your next category will be
Gen X.
And the Gen X castaway this time is Cass McQuillan, born in 1971, and here comes your Cass question. On Survivor Cagayan, Cass McQuillan was told that she spoke the language of what animal by eventual winner Tony Vlachos?
Oh, boy. I'm into what animal? Snake?
No, she didn't hiss. It was actually llama.
Llama. Damn it.
Talking to people and revealing secrets is a totally different animal.
Secret?
When I told you that, you weren't supposed to tell them. You get it? I'm sorry, I don't talk llama. I'm supposed to talk llama to you. You understand that better? That was the last straw that broke the camel's back.
Well, you're making an ass of yourself.
And she calls me an animal. So I had to talk to her like I'm an animal. So I said, so she could understand me. And she got offended by that, Jeff. It's just a joke. We're here to play a game. Let's have fun with it. Wow.
Isn't this awesome?
But I caught myself because I wanted to vote her off. But again, at night, I said, hold up, I can't do that.
Can you just, like 15 seconds, talk llama to Cass? Okay.
Your point score is still 5 and back to picking either Millennial or Gen X.
Gen X.
And the castaway for this Gen X question is Tom Westman, born in 1964. And here comes the question. On Survivor Palau, Tom Westman caught what animal using just a machete?
Shark.
Shark is correct.
How'd you get it?
I hit it with the machete and cut it in half. Woo! Look at that. How's that for a shot? Look at that.
It was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, especially for a city boy from New York.
Wham!
He's a madman.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, is that me? Oh, that's him. It's me. Did you get that?
Oh. Woo! Oh my God!
That's intense.
He just jumped in the water and stabbed it.
I whacked him, he started thrashing around, I jumped on him, worked down to his tail, and then just pulled him out.
You're a madman. Jeez, you try to be the provider. All you try to do is bring in enough food for the tribe, and then somebody has to come along and one-up the hell out of you.
The adrenaline's leaving now, I'm scared. What did I just do?
I got a big giant clam, and then Tom came back and got a shark. So I guess the next step for me is to get like a humpback whale or something and bring it in.
You now have 6 points, 3 away from the win. And what category next, David?
Let's do Millennial.
Alrighty. And the castaway is Andrea Belkey, born in 1989. And here comes the question. Name the 3 Survivor seasons Andrea Belkey competed on.
Caramelon.
Correct.
Redemption Island.
Correct.
And... oh, Game Changers.
Correct, and you now have 7 points.
All right.
2 more correct answers to be deemed a winner. Which age group would you like a question from next?
Do another Millennial.
All right, do another Millennial. And let's see who this Millennial is. Fabio Berza, 1989. Here comes the question. Survivor Nicaragua winner Fabio Berza has what real first name? Is it John, Jack, or Judd?
Judd.
Judd is correct.
Yes.
You are now 1 point away from beating this game.
Oh my God, I gotta get this.
Which category would you like?
Gen X.
Okay. And the Gen X castaway is Tai Trang, born in 1964. And this is the question. Spell the location name of the Survivor season that Tai Trang first competed on.
K-O-A-H, new word, R-O-N-G.
You switched a couple of vowels. It's K-A-O-H-R-O-N-G.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, so close.
But you still only need 1 more correct answer to win, and this could be the one. So which category, David?
Let's do another Gen X.
All right, this is the last Gen X question, actually.
Okay.
The castaway is Parvati Shallow, and for the win, here's the question. Within 1, what is the total number of all 3 of Parvati Shallow's Survivor season placements added together?
4.
It's actually 9.
Damn it. All right. It's because of first season, right?
Yeah, so she got 6th on Cook Islands, 1st on Micronesia, and 2nd on Heroes vs. Villains.
Yeah. Oh, well.
You have 2 more chances to get 1 correct answer, and both will be Millennial questions. And the next millennial you have to deal with is Sarah Lucina, 1984. Here comes the millennial question. On Survivor Game Changers, eventual winner Sarah Lucina received what advantage from fellow castaway Sierra Dawn Thomas?
The legacy advantage.
That is correct, David. You have just won this game of Millennial or Gen X.
Oh my God! You know what? This is better than winning Survivor.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You won the game just in the nick of time, and in case you were wondering, or the listeners were wondering, here is the final millennial castaway. Christian Hubicki, born in 1985, and this is the question. On Survivor David vs. Goliath, did Christian Hubicki last more or less than 33 days?
I'm going to say more.
And I'm going to say that you're correct.
Woo! Oh my God, thank God. Okay.
35 days was the number of days he's lasted. So congrats, you got 10 points out of a possible 18. And David, I hope you had fun playing the game.
I did. You know what? It really tells me that I need to go back and just do a rewatch from season 1 on. There's so much I've forgotten.
Well, I hope this game planted some great Survivor trivia back into your brain. And that was the game of the day, Millennial or Gen X? Millennial or Gen X?